Welcome back. Now, gold has hit a historic $3,000 per ounce, signaling massive shifts in global economics. But this price surge isn't just about market trends. We must discuss this rapidly developing situation in context with the BRICS nations' plans for a new gold-backed currency and Elon Musk's seemingly from out of nowhere desire to audit Fort Knox. Today, we will explore how these developments could reshape the US dollar and the world economy. Let's get started. First of all, the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have been aggressively increasing their gold reserves. Their goal? To establish a gold-backed currency that could challenge the US dollar's dominance in global trade.
The BRICS group is set to introduce a new currency backed by gold, in contrast to the credit-backed US dollar, with countries lining up to join the growing initiative.
The BRICS countries are planning to introduce a new trading currency which will be backed by gold. More and more countries recently expressed desire to join BRICS.
The decision comes a month ahead of scheduled Alliance Summit in Johannesburg, South Africa. 41 countries have since shown their interest in BRICS membership and its new currency implementation. Russia's foreign ministry has stated that if African states show enthusiasm, the group's expansion may also be on a Russia-Africa summit's agenda in the end of July. As of now, the BRICS group remains comprised of Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Former Statistician General of South Africa, Pali Lehola, says the gold-backed currency will facilitate the advancement of developing countries.
Now, gold-backed currencies provide stability, especially in a world grappling with inflation and geopolitical tensions. The BRICS nations see this as an opportunity to reduce their reliance on the US dollar and reshape the global financial system. In the US, Elon Musk has taken a surprising role in auditing Fort Knox, the country's largest gold depository. Now, questions about whether all the gold claimed by the government is actually there have fueled concerns about transparency and trust in the dollar.
We're also going to Fort Knox. I'm going to go with Elon. And would anybody like to join us? Because we want to see if the gold is still there.
We go to Fort Knox, the fabled Fort Knox, to make sure the gold is there.
Where would the gold have gone?
If the gold isn't there, we're going to be very upset.
We have found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud so far, and we've just started. We're actually going to Fort Knox to see if the gold is there, because maybe somebody stole the gold. Tons of gold.
Now, Fort Knox's gold reserves are critical to the dollar's credibility. An audit ensures accountability at a time when global trust in currencies is shifting. Now, as gold prices rise, the dollar often weakens. A $3,000 gold price reflects global uncertainty and declining confidence in fiat currencies, including the US dollar. Combined with the BRICS nations' moves, this could accelerate the dollar's decline as the world reserve currency. Donald Trump's tariffs are scheduled to kick in on April 2nd, and that might be a key factor in the way a lot of the markets are reacting. For everyday Americans, this could mean rising inflation, higher import costs, and a shift in global power dynamics. But for gold investors, it's a sign of growing value and safe haven assets.
What do you make of Musk talking about Fort Knox and gold? What impact is that going to have, and what's the significance of that? People might not understand. Why are they talking about the need to monitor and audit the gold reserves?
Well, for centuries, governments have gone through cycles. They may have a sound currency, but eventually the government abuses it, runs up debt, and then they destroy the monetary system. But when you have a calamity, something as serious as Venezuela, then the collapse occurs, then you have to rebuild. And many times this has happened. They always resort to something of real value that people can know about, define, touch, and make it understand that it's useful. And I think that is what's starting to happen. You know, for 42 years, we as Americans weren't even allowed to own gold from 1933 up until 1975. And I thought 1975, of course, I considered 1971 the closing of the gold window, the announcement we're dead broke. We were dishonest. We don't honor our commitment. But by 1975, they re-legalized. A lot of us encouraged that to at least, they said, well, gold isn't money. You know, the Federal Reserve Chairman told me, oh, gold is not money. Well, gold is money. And that's why I think it was very important that we were allowed to own gold again. And so what did the market do? They adjusted the dollar gold relationship. Gold, the government claimed, oh, $35 an ounce, that's the relationship. And we're king and we're going to continue to inflate. But what has happened? Gold has gone to nearly $3,000. And at the rate they're spending and doing, why the people should pay attention to this issue that for years it was brushed off because people were intimidated and our empire lasted and people got richer. But right now the confidence is being lost, and that's why I think it's very significant of the BRICS movement. They're lining it up and doing it, and also we're seeing a sign that the various central banks are buying gold, and that is necessary to have a restoration of a sound currency and liquidate and take care of all that debt and start all over again.
Now, as we're all aware, Donald Trump's tariffs are scheduled to kick in on April 2nd, and that might be a contributing factor to the way the markets are reacting. This is something we will definitely keep our eyes on, and I might have to make follow-up videos moving forward on this topic. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button to support us in the algorithm. And if you haven't done so already, smash the subscribe button for more content just like this. For those who are really interested in supporting the channel, check out the links in the description, and I appreciate you guys getting involved. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. So you made it all the way to the end of the video, but you haven't hit the like button yet. Come on now. You're cheating me, you're cheating yourself. Go ahead, hit the like button. And while you're at it, you might as well smash the subscribe button so you can get notifications every time I drop a video. I make a video every day, a different topic, a different subject. They're all interesting, so you can check them all out by hitting the subscribe button and setting your notifications to all so you get an alert when I drop a video. There you go.